Hi, I'm JR.
And I'm Lauren, and welcome to University Village. Here are a few everyday tips to get you by in your new apartment.
This is the thermostat that's in your apartment that controls just the heat. The buttons are on there indicating where you're going to set it. You raise it or lower it, and again, it controls nothing but the heat. Okay, on the thermostat to adjust the heat, turn it to heat. You want to raise the heat, it's this button here. Lower it to here, and that's just about it. These are your air conditioning units that you'll find in the apartment. We have several different models. The thermostat that's in the apartment does not control the air. It's all controlled on your box here. You just turn it on to the setting to the cool, and the other button controls how cold you want it. On the air conditioning units, they have a settings for high cool, low cool, and then fan. To turn it on, you just turn the dial to the direction that you want. And then the temperature setting, if the coldest setting, you adjust that. It's clearly marked. You may find different types of setting than this, but they are basically all the same. They'll have fan and cool. And the other one is the setting of the temperature itself. Properly unclog the toilet. First you need to go get yourself a plunger. To use the plunger, you insert it into the toilet, making sure you have a good seal, and again pressing down, pushing the clogs through the pipes. In the bathrooms, you need to first have a shower curtain before you take a shower. You need to use it properly by keeping it inside the tub and completely covering the tub so the water stays in the bathtub and drips down inside and not on the floor. You want to try not to get water on the floor because it will leak downstairs to the apartments below. Also in the bathroom, because it's a moist environment and a warm environment, you'll sometimes have mold growing. It takes very little to combat the problem. Just spray it with a little mixture of water and bleach in the morning before you leave, and it'll disappear and be nice and bright when you come home.
Here's a couple things to remember when using your oven and stove. 1, don't ever leave it unattended when you have it on. That can cause a fire. 2nd, don't keep any paper or plastic near the oven when it's on, because that can also cause a fire. And then don't hang anything on the walls that could cause a fire that's flammable when you're using an oven or ever.
This is your garbage disposal that's in your kitchen. Should it jam, it'll probably stop working. What has happened is there's a button underneath here. It's called a reset button. And when it jams, the reset button will pop out and will kill the power. To get it to work again, you press the button in, turn your switch back on, and if everything works okay, you're good to go. If you still have problems, please call the maintenance office. I'm going to point out the smoke detectors in the apartments. Each bedroom in some of the hallways have smoke detectors. To test them yourself, there's usually some type of button on the outside. Once you press the button, hold it, and an alarm sound will go off. That tells you that it's good. Now, if it should start chirping and making a noise, that means the battery's low and you need to replace the battery.
As a resident, you're responsible for both batteries and light bulbs. And for every battery, your smoke detector, you're going to have either one that just pops down the lid or screws off. Your smoke detector will tell you. Your battery is right here and it'll just pop out. You'll just have to replace it, put a new one in, close it back up, you're done. Light bulb, unscrew it on the bottom, or you might have some that unscrew around the sides. Just unscrew it and then change the light bulb and you're done. This is how you properly fill out the check. So today's date is going to be July 31st, 2014. Paid to the order of University Village. How much the check is going to be for in dollars. so $550.00. And also, you're gonna write it in words, so 550 and $0. For or memo, put your address, so 505 Harley Drive, apartment number 3, and then just sign. This is how you properly fill out a money order. Pay to the order of University Village. Purchaser's address, that'd be your address, so 505 Harley Drive, apartment 3, and then sign at the bottom. And then the bottom is your receipt. You keep it, so you tear off the bottom. Keep this and turn this in. So I hope these tips helped you out, and hopefully they help you with the stay at University Village. If you have any other questions, feel free to call the leasing or the maintenance office.